What's up, guys? It's the Ask Jeremy and
Carey
show. What's going on? We are coming from downtown Austin, talking to you guys today about a special topic that we wanted to speak to you about.
Yeah, guys. All right. We know there's a lot going on out there in the world, and it comes all the way back down to what's happening right at your home and where you're at and what you're up to. But the biggest thing is we want to just talk about your personal power and what that looks like, how that feels. And if you feel like you might not have that personal power right now because you're trying to make decisions, not only for yourself, your family, for the loved ones, for your community, we know that's the conversation, is what are you doing for your community? How are you taking care of others? But really, how are you taking care of yourself and having that personal power, knowing what you believe, who you are, where you stand, and what you want to, deliver in the confines of your home and then even your community. So we want to talk just about what does that look like, Jeremy, for what does it mean to have personal power?
Kind of think about in an airplane whenever the oxygen masks drop and they tell you to take the oxygen for yourself and then hand it to the next person that's in need. And so it thinks about how you're taking care of yourself. And I'm not really talking about self-care and all that stuff, which is great, but it's not the topic. Personal power, it comes from within, and it's deep. It's kind of in your knowing, in your gut, if you will, and really understanding how we make decisions, how we choose what we're listening to, and where we go inside to hear what our voices say. And if we take the time to quiet ourselves down, to really get grounded and to listen to what we are saying internally and how we make decisions from that. What is your intuition saying? What is your gut saying? I got heart math certified about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's really understanding how what is called our heart brain and our gut brain and our skull brain and how they interact and communicate together to create our overall decision-making process. I think as a male, that sometimes isn't as connected as sometimes ladies, women might connect with knowing what their gut is saying. And so I come from a different perspective from that, but really knowing what I want and where I want to go and how I want to make choices. So in personal power is how you decide on what choices you're going to make and being grounded in that sense so you can be empowered to live the life that you so choose, as we hear so many voices. So it really looks like to me is getting away from the voices, turning off the earphones, turning off the TVs, and getting into a place of quiet and listening to what is inside of you. And sometimes for me, I have to run. That's why I like to run or ride my bike, because I can shake off all the noise, the static, and really get to my true voice and listen and discern and then make choices that are good for me and for my family and such that. And so what I want you to do, if anything, as you listen to this video, is to stop and think about the time that you can get away from the noise, from all the static, and quiet down so you can hear what it is that you're thinking and process to make decisions for yourself that make sense.
It's a good time to review, right? Review your values. Review the most important things that you stand behind, because we get, again, caught up. If you're listening to all these different things, we get caught up in that. We get caught in our head, and just like Jeremy's saying, we don't turn off all the noise around us, and we kind of forget, hold up, this is the most important. These are the things I prioritize in my life. And so, Jeremy just said even like the gut health, the heart health, and the brain health are all interconnected. And so we have to remind ourselves, what are your daily dozen? What are the top 12 things you do every day to take care of yourself? Are you drinking your water, brushing your teeth, making your bed, listening to positive things, reflection time, exercise, things that empower you and make you stronger? So first of all, we got to get clear on that. And then reflecting back, what are the top 5 things that are most important, with whether it's family because you have kids, or relationships that are important to you, but we get so pulled even from work, or what work decisions are, school decisions for our kids. And so we got to reflect back on that and go, these are the top things, keep them in the front of your head and take care of you right? So then you can put that oxygen mask on those other people that you love in the community that you're in and surround them with power as well. So with that being said, we're going to include with this a PDF that you can download, and it is going, you know what, for 21 days, what are my top 12? Because right now, guys, I know there's a lot of distractions. We've all kind of been called back to school or work. Maybe you were working at home and now people are being asked to go back to the office, and you're little like concerned, or you're not sure where you stand. And so this is the most important thing, is to go back, reflect on yourself, and see what the most important things are, and empower yourself to be strong. Anything else, Jeremy?
I have a lot more, but we'll save it for another time.
Okay, good. Well, awesome, guys. Well, we want to continue to invite you to send us your good questions, and just remember, we want you to go out there and be strong, and we want to help you with that. So